Hey, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Bronx Reefer Brock. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is about Stax rocks by Two Little Fishies. Basically, Stax rocks are Marco rocks that have been flattened out on both sides, that have been cut flat on each side. And they're great for stacking to get you a little extra height. And that's why I've chosen to pick up a small box of the rocks. I have a very small aquascape, and I'm planning to have a lot more acro colonies and a lot more SPS in the tank. And I want to make sure that I have enough height. So I want to raise a platform that's a little higher to the light, so I don't have to increase the light itself. But I want to make sure that the acros and the corals that need the light, the extra light, will get it. The box itself came a little beat up. I attribute that to the United States Postal Service or whoever packed it, but the box came a little dented. But opening it up and looking at everything, it seemed that everything was in order. I thought this was like going to be a big bag of rubble at this point, but it turns out everything was still intact, and the pieces were still pretty large and very nice actually. And so I grabbed my handy dandy scissors and I'm about to cut the bag open. Now notice, of course, that there's a lot of dust and debris inside the bag. I expected that, but you're going to make sure that you're going to wash these rocks in RO water, and you're going to soak them. At least that's what I'm going to do, just to get all of that debris and extra whatever it is off of this rock before you put it into the tank. The pieces are pretty much exactly what I expected. They're flat, they're porous. They are perfect for adding frags to. Can't go wrong with it. And I mean, you can stack any type of shape or structure you choose to with it. And this may take hours, as opposed to getting a regular shipment of rock. Like, I have a certain amount of Pucani in my tank, and you only have a few options of how you're gonna flip this rock over. There's only so many times you can turn this rock and upside down and backwards and lay it over another rock, or how far you settle it in the sand. There's only so many options with a one big piece of rock. So with the Stax rocks, I mean, you can just sit there. It's like in a Lego set or an erector set of some sort, where you can just sit there for hours and come up with different combinations. And of course, once you find that perfect combination for your tank or wherever you're going to house it, the Stax rocks is flat enough to use simple reef glue or any type of Gorilla Glue or something like that, whatever you use. In this case, actually, I'm going to use epoxy once I find the right combination. And there's just so many different options. I'm showing you these pieces here, and I'm in awe because my mind is going a million miles a minute. Just trying to think of all the options and, well, what would I put here? What would I put there? What kind of corals are in the future that lie ahead, that'll benefit from being on these rocks. Now, the main reason that I kept a low aquascape is because I wanted a lot of flow throughout the tank, and I wanted more swim space for the fish. Even though it's going to be, primarily a coral-filled tank, more than fish, I still want the fish to be very happy. I still want to see them, going in caves and tunnels and little archways and things like that. I want everything to be very beautiful, but it's still going to be very heavily coral dominated. Now see, I'm starting to see things that I like already. There's just so many options. I like these little hangovers, and these little rubble rock pieces are very helpful when I'm securing frags that I don't necessarily want to glue right away. But if you look at this, I mean, it's just amazing. You have all of these little cliffs. It's like Grand Canyon almost. It's awesome. But it also has to match what I already have in my tank, the rock structure. So I don't want it to stand out and be so different. But at the same time, we as aquarists know, as reef hobbyists, we know that once we get the rocks in the tank, they're not going to stay white like this. And there's a very good chance that they're just going to blend into the scenery altogether, and you'll never even see these rocks again once the corals take over. make these walkways, these bridges, these overhangs. These things are amazing. You know, you have so many different options here with this, and I'm only showing you this, you know, right away. But I'm sure I'm going to play with these for another couple of hours. But this is the box that came in. This is a 5-pound box. This is the tank that is going in, and that's my low aquascape. And we're going to raise that middle section at least. So let's get these to the bucket, get these cleaned off. So nothing special planned, just a regular old bucket. I'm going to put RO water in the bucket. I'm actually going to rinse them under the faucet first, just to get a lot of the excess dust and debris removed from the rock. And then I'm going to let them sit for a little while. And they even look good in the bucket, you know, even as I'm just stacking them here. It's just so many options. It's nice rock. Honestly, if aquascaping ain't your thing, these rocks are for you. I mean, you can do so many different things with this and make a beautiful aquascape without even really trying. Okay, so now we're in the kitchen. I have 5 gallons of RO water in a Poland Spring bottle. This is not Poland Spring water. I don't want everybody to think that. This is my RO water container that I use, and I make my own RO water, of course. So we're just gonna make sure we have everything just covered. I don't have to fill up the bucket, it's not that crucial. But you can tell by the water is not clear. The water is, you know, is turning sandy, brownish gray. And that's just the normal dust and debris that a rock should have. Nothing crazy, I don't believe. There are no pests. It's pest-free rock, so you don't have to worry about that sort of thing. It's very clean. All right, now look at that. Looks like rock soup. Yummy. All right, let's get it into the tank. All right, so this is the side view of the tank after I've put the rock in the tank. I just want to get an idea of how I'm going to do this placement. That's a little turf algae with a bird's nest coral, a few other corals there. But the height is where I want it to be. Again, I don't want it too high. I do want plenty of swim space. As you can see, the fish are loving this space. We're going to come around to the front so you can get a good look as to how it's stacked. Now, I also wanted to put it in some sort of staircase sort of, you know, configuration here. I think I achieved that first time out here. So I have a small acro colony there. I have a couple of Montes there, and I was able to still keep my tunnels and plenty of swim space, and the fish are already, you know, enjoying it and investigating. As you can see, this being an hour into it, there's no dust, no debris. The tank is still crystal clear, so the rock is very clean. But I'm really digging this this staircase thing here we got going on. I don't think I'm going any higher. I still want to keep a low aquascape. So this is actually pretty much what I wanted. I thought I might need another 5-pound box, but it looks like I potentially have achieved my goal first time out. So hey, very nice. Kudos to me. So I'm going to keep you guys updated. The rock has still got to go through its ugly phase. It's still got to, you know, accept the bacteria, and it's still got to go through its algae state and all kind of nasty stuff. So it's going to turn colors, but I'm going to keep you guys posted. So stay tuned. I'll see you on the next episode. Shout out to Stax Rocks. Nice product. See you guys next time. Peace.